Hello and welcome to the latest Drazen 160 video. And you may have noticed something new on the channel. It's something I'm just going to trial a little bit to try and encourage me to do a few more videos. But I've started doing these in sort of seasons. So this is season 1 and this is going to be episode 3. You'll have seen I've done a couple of videos in the last few weeks and they're episodes 1 and 2. And I've got a few more coming up that I'm hoping to do. But the idea being is that every sort of season I'll sort of get to doing a new video or a new series of videos, and it just makes it a bit easier to do rather than sort of a constant sort of nothingness and then a couple of videos here or there. At least then there's a bit of sort of a flow there. So I wanted to give you a bit of a layout update on my sort of channel this evening, and you can see that there has been not much in the way of progress. There's been quite a lot in the way of cobwebs, though. If you look at the image here, that you can see there's a lot of spiders who've made home in the section of the layout that is going to be Limoges. And that's okay. I'll clear those up. I need to do a bit of tidying around the layout because one of the things I just haven't really been in the mood to do much in the way of modelling for the last sort of 6 months. But I have started to make a bit of progress in the last month or so on the air or the services that French are so keen of. This is a sort of a rather basic air, so it's just got a toilet block and a little information stand, but it's starting to come together. It's just a sort of a few car parking spaces and a few trucks sort of spaces, but I'm liking the trees that I'm putting in around it and the sort of the way it blends into the landscape. They do quite a nice job with their sort of landscaping around the motorways, and that's one of the things I'm trying to really get across with this on some of the layout here. It's not a huge update, but there's I think this is quite a nice sort of bit of progress. There's also a little bit of progress around the sort of tunnel mouth area, which I'm going to eventually make into a bit more forest over the top, and the sort of weedy bit is going to have a few more of the conifer trees, which I'm thinking is making a sort of a nice effect. That was a bit more of a sort of transition from this scene into the neighbouring Émoutier scene, and overall it just makes it quite a nice sort of image of the corner of the layout, which is starting to come together nicely. The sort of rewiring project is still ongoing. I've sort of managed to get enough of the wires together now that I did a test run, but it wasn't the best one, and I need to sort of have a good couple of days where I can sort of troubleshoot what the issues were and sort of work on trying to resolve those. At the moment, that means I can't really run any trains on this layout, which is a bit of a shame, but I'm hoping by the sort of early autumn I'll be able to run some trains and maybe even get them sort of running on the automatic system. I think it's just there's a few tweaks needed to how the wiring's done. I just sort of wanted to try and get something in temporarily to test the system. I also need to buy a bit of software to make it work on my computer so that it can start to be automated, and that will be the ultimate goal. It just needs to have a bit of time spent on it, and we've had a lot of children being poorly in our family in the last sort of few weeks or so, so I just haven't been able to get up into the loft and spend the sort of time doing that. So a bit of a quicker update today, but there will be another video next week, and after that there'll be more videos, I hope, and you just got to keep your eyes peeled for the channel, and if you subscribe you'll get notification, and if you look for the playlist you'll see that there's a season 1 playlist now, and if you click on that you'll get to see all the episodes in sort of one fell swoop. So enjoy watching that. If you like the video, like it. If you really like it, subscribe, and I'll be your best friend or something like that. Have a great evening or afternoon or morning wherever you are, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.